everyone, it's Nancy with Paper Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well. I wanted to come on and show you a deck that I got recently, which is the third edition of the Asherah Tarot. This is the cover card you get for it in the deck by Sarah Wheatley. And this is a deck that she's doing in poker size right now, but I believe hopes to do regular tarot size and maybe a larger print soon. But this is the one that's available now. And it comes in a kind of a plain tuck box, which I left upstairs, but it's pretty plain with the name and a logo on it, but otherwise a pretty plain white tuck box. It comes with extra cards that, let's see, this is the minor arcana. It has the Tree of Life everywhere. It's a Thoth-based deck. It has this card that has the Kabbalah information on it. And, minor arcana, major arcana, court cards, all extra cards describing those, which is nice. It's a nice little cheat sheet. Since creators get these extra cards with decks, it's nice to have the information there. I'm fine with that. I'm great with that. This comes from Drive-Through Cards, which I hadn't dealt with before. It's like a Make Playing Cards kind of company. The stock it's kind of thin, but it's very durable. It's similar to Make Playing Cards. It's linen, which you'll see as I show you the deck. I don't know if you can make out the linen in this light. Maybe not on this card. But it's perfectly nice stock, and it's, again, poker sized. So it's a smaller card, which is great for my small hands. So if you like that, I love the art in this. I love the imagery. As I say, it's a Thoth-based deck. So you've got some of those typical things going on. I'm no expert in that system, but I really, really love this deck. So I wanted to show it to you. So I'm just going to give you a quick walkthrough. There is our Fool. Let's find the right lighting. And again, let's see if we can find the linen texture to it. It's not really showing right now, but I love the colors in this deck. And the art is just so cool. It's really cool. So there's our Fool, our Magician, the High Priestess. Again, beautiful colors. I think this Drive-Through Cards did a really good job in the printing and the colors. They're obviously borderless. The Empress. Lots of information on these cards besides any visual symbolism. There's astrological, planetary, and Kabbalah information on the cards in various places. The majors, they all have a title down here in this font, like for the Empress, and then in the majors you've got the numbers embedded in the image. Emperor. Sorry, I'm covering up some of the esoteric information with my fingers. What's wrong with me? Hierophant. Lovers. Chariot. Like the seahorses for the horses. Lust, which is our strength card. I think this one is just really beautiful. I love this one. I also love this Hermit. I think it's really cool. Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of mandala-like art in this deck, which I like very much. It works well. This really looks nice in spreads. Justice. This is simply called Hanged, but appears to be a hanged woman. Death. Again, very mandala-like, but it's got skulls in it, representing death, and a lot of other things going on. Art, which would be Temperance, I believe. If I'm wrong about any of this, because like I said, I'm no Thoth expert, correct me in the comments. The Devil. I think it's a very cool devil. The Tower. Very explosive tower. And again, it's a little hard to see on here, but the titles are here. They're in a color, so, you know, they aren't, depending on the card, they may or may not jump out at you, like the Star is very clear. Oh, and I didn't show you the backs of the cards. Reversible. 2 snakes here. So anyway, that's the Star. The Moon. I really like this moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the Universe or World card. Okay, there are our majors. The Wands. The Wands are perhaps the most jarring art in the deck. Very vibrant colors, obviously, a lot of active art. And each suit pretty much has a different color palette. You know, it's not to say there aren't some pinks or reds and swords or whatever, but it's pretty easy to spot a wand over a disc. I love this 4 of Wands just because it's a beautiful piece of art. 5 of Wands. You know, some of them are pippish, and some of them, like this one, have a little bit of a feel of that aggressive rivalry. So, 6 of Wands. It's kind of adorable. 7 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, which I'm not too fond of the art, but I am fond of the fact that instead of just 8 wands flying through the air, there's a bird kind of, I assume, flapping its wings and sending out wafts of air. I like it when the 8 of Wands is given as a little different interpretation of speed and motion. Nine of Wands. And the 10 of Wands. Here's where we have a little different color palette, but I appreciate that it's sort of showing the fire burning out, the reds going paler, which sort of shows the burnout of the 10 of Wands on completion of your efforts. Princess of Wands. Prince of Wands. Queen of Wands. And in this deck, unless I messed up the order because I shuffled them and put them back in order, the Knight is the king. Okay, Ace of Cups. Now you can see where the cups begin to have a different palette of blues. I love this Two of Cups. It's like the cutest Two of Cups I've ever seen. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. I will, of course, put information down below about how to order this. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. And 10 of Cups. Princess. Now, there is absolutely no diversity in this deck, just so you know. Everybody's white. It's just a white world. Prince of Cups. Queen of Cups. Knight of Cups. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords, another one I really like. I like the owl for the wisdom, and you know, the yin yang, and the scissors for the two choices. It's just a nice variation on imagery. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven. See, the swords are more of a sort of a gray-blue tone to them. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. And this one is, it's kind of cool. It took me a while to figure out. There's a bat on this side and a bird on this side. At first I was like, what is that down there? But it's sort of the two sides of what goes on with the Ten of Swords. A little darker and a little lighter imagery. Princess of Swords. Prince of Swords. Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords. Ace of Discs. I think for a lot of people, for me anyway, Pentacles, Discs are often the prettiest suit. They have those nice earthy colors. This one has some great mandala-like energy in it. Although the Three of Discs is my least favorite card in the deck. I appreciate the imagery and so forth, and that these three join together to create something. I just don't like the colors in it. But that's okay. Four of Discs. Five of Discs. 7, 8, 9. Love that one. It's just pretty. And the 10 of discs. Princess of discs. Prince of discs. Queen of discs. And the Knight of discs. So that is the third edition of the Asherah Tarot by Sarah Wheatley. This is the poker size. I will put a link down below to get to her site. I love it. The cardstock is lovely. The size is lovely, and I just love the art. It's really a cool deck. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are, having seen it, and if you have it, if you have an earlier edition, if it interests you, and otherwise you guys take care and talk to you soon. Bye.